how much leeway are you given from what's on script to what comes out on the screen? Because I think one of the more favorite fan favorites that's come out recently is the little, I guess, romance between Tormund and Brienne. So how much license are you given as actors?
I mean, it's pretty efficient, isn't it? It's like it's a carefully crafted thing. So there's no fat to the scripts, is there? It's really efficient. It's like, you know, and I think that's what makes the show so great. So, I mean, of course we interpret it because it's only us who are saying the word. I mean, remember in the first time I said the word bravos, you know, I said to Dave and Dan, I said, how do you pronounce it? He said, well, you say it for the first time. So the way you say it, everyone else is going to have to pronounce it that way. So I guess that's a certain amount of leeway. But it is what it is. And you literally, to serve it, you just say those lines without forgetting them. So that's, from my point of view anyway.
Yeah, well, sorry. That's absolutely it. If you've been cast well, if they've cast you well, you do what you do, and that's what they want you to do. You do what you do. Sometimes things change in the middle. Sometimes you're surprised by a script turns up and suddenly it takes a different turn. But that's an exciting thing to happen. I've got to think that one through, and that can be very good. Very briefly, that happened to me. I got very bored in the first 3 weeks. Sorry, people have heard this before, but very bored, sitting at the table, being a very old fart. And I went to the writers and said, this is no good. I think you better let me go, because it's extremely boring doing this. And I'm a better actor than that. And so they said, okay, yeah. And they came up 2 days later with the idea which we followed, which was that I am a very old man, but I'm disguising myself. I'm much more vigorous. I have a mind here. I'm just not an old man. And that's the way he survives, by being devious with his mind, or pretending he's an old man. What's the point of getting rid of him? There's no. And they got the idea from filming. They'd say action, and I would go down. And they'd cut. Up I'd stand and talk to my friends, and they got the idea from that. And that's what happened in that one scene in series 2, in episode 2, when I'm found with a girl, you know. Lovely scene that was. And when she's gone out, I do my exercises and go out and be an old man again. And that was very nice, except that they didn't follow it through in the whole film, in the whole series. I was very disappointed in that. They didn't use it. And it was a lovely idea. I had it in my mind all the time, so that justified my being there, but they didn't use it, and I was sorry about that. There you go. That's the answer.